Hey everyone, it's Shannon with GritHR Solutions. And if you're like me, you are probably watching the news and seeing everything that's going on with our new administration. And you're either really excited or you're freaking out or you're probably somewhere in the middle. And I think it's really important to talk about this. Yes, I'm talking politics at work. And it's really important to remember that politics and HR and work, it doesn't all live in silos. With Trump back in the White House, you're probably wondering how this impacts your business, your HR policies, compliance priorities, and people strategy. So let's break down what this means for your organization this year. So here are 4 key areas that you need to be watching. First and foremost, I think what we're seeing a lot of right now is labor and employment law enforcement and changes. This administration is likely going to roll back some Biden-era labor policies and increase scrutiny in other areas. So first and foremost, don't freak out when you're hearing things in the news. Wait until, legal gives you compliance guidance. Wait until HR is stepping in, because what we hear in the news as reporting breaking stuff is really designed to get attention on it. And until we know how it's going to play out, you really shouldn't be making massive changes. But right now, what you can be doing is prioritizing compliance audits for wage and hour laws, independent contractor classifications, and even union activity. I think the one thing that we're seeing a lot of right now is thoughts on immigration and hiring practices. Immigration policies are going to tighten again. We're already seeing that, which means work visas could face delays or restrictions. And now is the time to really double and triple check your I-9 compliance and think about diversifying talent pipelines to reduce dependency on visa-restricted hiring if that really impacts your business. Continue to expect political debates and DEI challenges to impact our workplace culture. Reinforce your initiatives in diversity with measurable business outcomes and train managers on how to handle sensitive conversations in a politically charged environment. And then we're also, I think, going to see a lot with state versus federal law conflicts. With some states doubling down on progressive policies, you're going to need to navigate these potential clashes. For example, states with paid leave requirements may clash with federal initiatives or the lack thereof. Good rule of thumb is that you're always going to default to whichever law is more beneficial for the employees. So for example, Florida and Texas are 2 good ones that really default to everything federally. They don't have any state requirements for paid sick leave, for example. But other states like California, Washington, and a few others have paid sick leave requirements, because that paid sick leave requirement on that state level is more advantageous to the employee. Those are the laws that we're going to follow. So 2025 is already shaping up to be a wild ride. I'd love to know in the comments below what your top concerns are for managing HR and people operations under this administration. And feel free to shoot me a message if you need help navigating HR compliance. Until we chat next time.